The 2D and 3D views are simulated in tandem, and inputs and outputs work simultaneously in both. You can also use the Properties pane to delete the tracks from the board. When you do this, you'll see the connections that exist between the components drawn as straight lines. You can reverse changes you make by clicking Undo in the Edit menu. Here, it replaces the tracks. You can also use the Properties pane to return all of the components to the Parts tray, or to return just the unplaced components. Unplaced components are those which you've not manually positioned or moved yourself, the ones that Real PCB placed automatically for you. The Export BOM button produces a bill of materials for your circuit. In Board Properties, you can change how your simulated PCB is displayed. This lets you change the colours of the board and of the tracks. The Show section lets you change which parts of the PCB are displayed. The Components option shows or hides the components on the board. The Silkscreen option lets you display the silkscreen layer, including any text you add manually to the board. You can also hide the board so that you can see both top and bottom tracks at the same time, and you can hide either the top or the bottom tracks. You can change the size and shape of the board, but first you must clear any tracks that you've routed. Once you've done this, you can change the board size. Another way of resizing the board is to open the design in Yenka's manual PCB tool, Real PCB. To do this, click the Export button and choose Open Real PCB. To resize the PCB, drag its green edges to their new position. You can reroute the tracks while you're in the Real PCB Designer if you like. You can also use the Tools menu to export your PCB design to CAD/CAM machines for manufacture. When you're happy, click the Yenka button on the top toolbar to pass your changes back to the 3D simulation. Now you can see your changes in the 3D simulation.